If you ask some of your friends which neighborhood is best for you, you'll get 10 different answers and you'll even be more confused at the end as to which one is best for you. So in this video, we're going to show you the Saint Germain neighborhood in the 6th Arrondissement, which is a favorite for a lot of visitors. So we'll show you the best areas to stay in Saint Germain, our favorite restaurants, the overall vibe of the neighborhood, so you can choose whether it's a good fit for you. Allez, on y va. If you're looking for a super safe neighborhood, then Saint Germain is probably for you. This is a bourgeois neighborhood with very fine art galleries, great dining, and very famous cafe terraces. But more on that in a moment. The vibe is chic but casual. It was the home of literary and artistic celebrities in the late 19th and 20th century. And one of Ernest Hemingway's favorite hanging spot is right here in Saint Germain. And although you have a lot of tourists who chose to stay here, it doesn't have the vibe of a touristic area. And because it's centrally located in Paris, it's super easy to get to any attractions around Paris.
Saint Germain is full of delightful small family-owned boutique hotels. And it may not be the cheapest part of town, but it's not the most expensive either. And you should be able to find great hotels with charming courtyards or gardens, individually decorated rooms starting in the low 200 euros per night and up. But some of our favorite places to stay in Paris are at the Pavilion Faubourg Saint-Germain, the Relais Christine, the Hotel d'Angleterre, the Da Vinci, the Belle Juliette, and right here at L'Hôtel, which is Anthony Bourdain's favorite spot in Paris.
To get around and in and out of Saint Germain is super easy. You have 3 metro lines going through this area, with 2 of them being major lines in Paris. Line 4 slices Paris from north to south and stop at many major spots like Gare du Nord, Notre-Dame, and the Catacombs. And Line 12, which will take you to Place de la Concorde, the Opera, and Montmartre. And Line 10, which will take you to the Eiffel Tower. Now, if you're more likely to get around with a taxi or Uber, this is as centrally located as it gets. So you won't have to spend a fortune to get to where you want to. But Saint Germain can get really congested during peak hours, and we expect a lot of areas to have strict restrictions for access during the Paris 2024 Olympics. And Saint Germain is super walkable with plenty of pedestrian streets all around. This is one of our favorite places to walk around and get lost. You'll find tons of fun areas that way. That's how 25 years ago we found La Jacobine by just turning right and coming into the street with amazing restaurants.
There is no shortage of things to do in Saint Germain. This is where you'll find things like the Luxembourg Garden with the famous Medici fountain, the sailboat pond, one of the statues of Liberty in Paris, and lots of places to relax and have a picnic. For art lovers, you'll find the Palais of Expositions at the Beaux-Arts, the Eugène Delacroix Museum, and of course, the Museum d'Orsay. And you'll find some really interesting hidden gems like Saint-Sulpice Church, which was a main focus in the movie Da Vinci Code, the French Mint or Paris Monet, or the Museum of Mineralogy dating back to the 1700s. Then again, for some people, just walking through this vibrant neighborhood and sitting in a cafe will be plenty, because there are a lot of cafes here, including the famous trio of cafes, the Café du Mégot, the Brasserie Lip, and the Café de Flore, which of course were the hangouts to famous writers, artists, and philosophers like Ernest Hemingway, James Joyce, Pablo Picasso, and Jean-Paul Sartre.
Now for shopping, there are plenty of amazing options right here in Saint Germain. Now, if you're looking for a neighborhood feel, head to Bon Marché and the adjacent neighborhood. The food market alone inside Bon Marché is worth a trip. We've done a couple of videos on their sandwiches and desserts, and it's really good. A bit pricey, but amazing. In the neighborhood around Bon Marché, you'll find plenty of small specialty stores and neighborhood shops. It's a great area to get lost and find little treasures. Now, if you're into art galleries, this is the neighborhood that you want. In the northern part of the 6th, right off the Seine River, behind the Musée d'Orsay, you will find the top neighborhood in Paris for art galleries, interior designers, and antique furniture. This area is called Le Carré Rive Gauche, with dozens of the best galleries in Paris.
Choosing a hotel in Paris can be really difficult. There's over 1,500 places to choose from, and that doesn't even include apartments. So after 3 years of wandering around Paris, staying here and there, and getting a lot of advice from our fans and viewers and friends, we put together a guide with our top picks arranged by Arrondissement, and you can get that on an online app or in a PDF download. There's a link in the description below so you can check it out and see if that's something that will help you have a better stay in Paris. If you're looking for great food in Paris, Saint Germain is a gold mine. No matter what part of Saint Germain you're staying in, you've got amazing restaurants within a couple of blocks. Some of our favorite locations are right here. For fine dining, try Joe Robuchon or Guy Savoy. For seafood, we love Solomonsi or the Huîtreries Regis. When we're in the mood for Italian, it's Chez Bartolo or Vesuvio. For all-around great French food, try Chez Fernand Christine, Chez Germain, or of course, Le Jacobin. And if it's drop-dead fabulous charcuterie you're looking for, head to the Grand Creamerie right off of Rue Bussy.
There is no shortage of great street food spots all over Saint Germain. And you'll find great spots for street food right by the Odeon station, which is right behind me over there. Now, La Crêperie Française is a great place to grab a crepe to go. You'll find plenty of chocolate and macaron places here as well that you can grab to go and enjoy in a small city park. And our favorite macaron place is Richard, right by Café des Deux Magots and the Église Saint-Germain. You'll also find plenty of places that sell food to go near Les Jardins du Luxembourg. There are several ice cream shops, sandwich places, and crepes to go there as well. My favorite ice cream shop is Grom, which has an amazing Italian gelato right down the street from the Panthéon. Now, if you would rather have a local take you around Saint-Germain, check out Vincent's Food Tour right here in Saint-Germain. You'll get to try the best food and wine from this neighborhood. I'm going to put a link in the description. Check it out and see if it's a good fit for you.
There aren't a lot of fresh markets in Saint-Germain, but there are a few you need to know about. One traditional style marché is on Rue de Raspail by the Rennes metro station. This one is open on Tuesdays and Friday mornings. You'll also find the Saint Germain covered market with cheeses and charcuterie vendors, fresh produce and more. And don't forget the Grande Épicerie at the Bon Marché, because they have so many amazing items, including some of the best pastries you'll find in Paris.
As I said earlier, Saint Germain is very walkable, especially in the Rue de Bussy area right here. Rue de Bussy is lined with restaurant terraces and shops and is super pleasant in the spring and summertime. Of course, the historic Cour du Commerce Saint-André is a must-stop, and this is where you'll find La Jacobine restaurant. And of course, not technically a pedestrian street, but an amazing area for a stroll is Les Jardins du Luxembourg. In the Jardins du Luxembourg, we used to challenge our kids to find the Statue of Liberty to get an ice cream cone as a reward. Another favorite of ours is the area around the Saint-Sulpice Church, with tons of small bistros and shops to discover while strolling about. And right here is probably one of the oldest restaurants in Paris, called Le Procope. It was founded in 1686. Can you imagine? They've been serving coffee here since 1686. Including Benjamin Franklin.
Saint Germain is a great safe place to walk around even at night. But if you're looking for a little more fun, you'll also find cocktail bars like Tiger or Arbane with creative drinks and cozy yet sophisticated surroundings. The Rouge au Blanc Cave for a wine bar, the Dilettante Cave for underground champagne tasting, and for American-style bars with music and karaoke, check out Chez George or the Tennessee Bar. And for a little something elegant along the River Seine, there's always the Caliph. If you like learning about the Saint Germain area, next I would watch this video, see if that neighborhood's for you.